What's up guys, Moniz here, and in a couple of weeks, this makes me very angry to say, but in a couple of weeks, summer is over, which means back to school. I was just getting used to this beautiful weather outside here in Toronto, Canada. Good thing I'm not a student though, so I don't have to go back to school. I'm like 90,000 years old, but I have handpicked a bunch of great stuff that I'd personally use today if I had to go to school. So the first one I want to start with is the sponsor of this video, and that's Ghost Tech. And I want to start off with their laptop energy messenger bag. The reason why I'm choosing this over one of their backpacks is because of its portability. It's very small, it's very light, and still has tons of space to store all of your stuff. But the big reason why I like this bag is because inside is a 16,000 milliamp battery. So that essentially eliminates the need for an additional power bank to charge your smartphone or whatever devices you carry with. You have the power bank, which is inside the bag, which has two USB ports, so you can connect two devices inside. There's a DC out, which will charge a laptop that supports it. And on the front, you have an additional port to connect a USB cable to charge whatever smartphone, tablet that you want to. There's a micro USB in to charge the battery, and on top you have a power indicator letting you know how much battery you have left in your power bank. There's also tons of pockets, so you can fit stuff in the front, you have pockets on the back, and there's tons of compartments inside to fit tablets, your laptop, notebooks, pencils, you name it. This can fit up to a 15.3-inch laptop. So right here I have a Dell XPS 15, and this fits in here no problem. I actually have quite a bit of space left on the sides. I can probably squeeze a very thin and portable 17-inch laptop in here. There's two ways to carry this. You can either carry it as a briefcase like this, or you can use the included shoulder straps, which obviously wrap around your shoulder and just give it a different way to carry it, making it a lot more comfortable. Next up on the list is a bunch of storage drives, and I've handpicked a bunch of different ones for different types of students. The first one I want to show you is the WD Passport Ssd. So this is great for creatives, video editors who need a fast scratch disk, or maybe someone who just needs very fast hard drive speeds. It's portable. This one's 1 terabyte. It has a durable design. It's made out of metal. It's USB Type-C, which by the way you should use because you actually get faster read and write speeds on this, around 450 and read and 450 write, as opposed to using the adapter, which will only net you around 350 read and write. But if you don't need such a fast drive, then you can go for something a little bit more standard, like the WD Passport, which has a lot more storage space. This one, for example, has 4 terabytes. So this is great for the student who just needs to back up their laptop, carry their school files on it. Maybe they have a bunch of movies they want to watch during class because they don't want to pay attention to class. And it's just a great all-around drive for the regular everyday student. And the third one I want to talk about is the Sandisk Wireless Key. The reason why I'm suggesting this over a regular USB stick is because the wireless allows you to connect multiple devices to it at once. So instead of copying your files to it and then passing it to your friend and then to another friend, they can all just connect to the Wi-Fi network on this USB stick and grab the files themselves. It just makes it a lot more easier. And you can also connect your phone to it. You can connect your tablet to it. So it's very versatile. And third up on my list is probably my favorite accessory of all time. This doesn't matter if you're a student or not. This should be in everyone's bag. This is like the Swiss Army tool of charging cables. This has every charging cable you need for every type of device. So you have your regular USB Type A, you have 2 micro USB charging cables, you have the old school micro USB, the mini one, you have a lightning connector, and of course, USB Type-C. This is by Chaffon. It's very cheap. I think it's only like 10 bucks, and it's totally worth it. Fourth up on the list is a product by Tile. Now, you may have seen the Tile Mate and the Tile Slim. Those are all great products, but this is the new Tile Pro. This is the Tile Pro Style and the Tile Pro Sport. Essentially, there's no difference between both of these. They just have different looks to it. The biggest difference between this one and their previous generations is that they're a lot louder, so they've increased the decibel on it. The range is a lot further, so instead of 30 to 100 feet of Bluetooth, this one can go up to 200 feet. And they're also a lot more durable, and they've increased the water resistance on it. So it's IP68 instead of IP57. So what you can do with these is attach it to your key, attach it to your bag, and then if you lose your bag or you lose your keys, you can use your phone to page those tiles, and then you can find your bag or keys that way. I can't even tell you the amount of times that I've lost stuff, and these tile things have completely saved me from it. Last up on the lid is a mug by Ember. This will keep your tea, your coffee warm throughout the entire day if you really want it to. Now, the way it works is very simple. You fill it up, and then all you have to do is push the Ember sign, and then you can adjust the temperature by simply turning the bottom. So right now I have it at 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is gonna keep my liquid inside of here warm for up to 2 hours. Now, after 2 hours, you will need to recharge it, but you can carry around this station with you, plug it in, and you could, if you really wanted to, keep it the same temperature for the entire day. Now, I know when I was back in university, buying a coffee or a tea every single day can get quite expensive. So by making your own and keeping it warm throughout the day will save you a lot of time and will make your beverage a lot more enjoyable to drink. There's also an app that you can connect it to, which will allow you to adjust the temperature, send you notifications, and you can change the temperature setting from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So that wraps up some of the top tech that I would use if I went back to school. I hope you guys found this very useful. Links to everything will be in the description down below. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button. And if you're new and you want to see more content, feel free to subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video.